Hello there, my name is Victor Ogwinka, the one, yes, and we are back again today on the newspaper review on Vanguard Live. Today in the news we call it, and all the headlines right here before us. Very quickly, we look at the Vanguard, the Punch, the Nation, Daily Trust, and of course, all of the headline and the talking points everywhere around the federation and across the board. Very, very interesting headline, I must say. Don't forget to join us on this very one so that we can have a very, very interesting time together. We start straight up with the major headline on the Vanguard this morning. What Benin, Nigeria must do to get borders reopened. Coming from the federal government there. What Benin, Nigeria must do to get borders reopened. Coming from the federal government. And we have the various riders on that one. Our neighbors must meet commitments signed several years ago. Finance Minister, no imports, exports through land borders. Custom boss Ali saying on that one. Had border shut down to enhance national security. Nigeria Islamic closure as price of food items soar. All in page 5 and page 6 of the Vanguard. You know all about that and the border closure. A lot of side talks and commentaries about what that is going to be for Nigeria and Nigerians. Indeed, you know what happens all across the border: security issues, economic issues, all of those illegal exportation and importation that the customer has been complaining about, all well captured on this one. And you can see that last rider, Nigerians lament closure as price of food items. So you can check all of that and you tell us what you think about that. How do you think the border closure is affecting Nigerians? How is it affecting the economy? And of course, is it really a good one for security? Because we must not forget that one of the major reasons why the border was closed, apart from food, is for insecurity issues and all those things together. You tell us what you think. Let us have a wonderful discussion this morning. Okay, what Benin, Nigeria must do to get borders reopened? Federal government on that one. And away from that, page 5 and 6 to page 9, 19 journalists harassed, illegally arrested, detained this year. Coming from Amnesty, 19 journalists. This is just the 10th month. It means that an average of 2 journalists being harassed almost every month, from beginning of 2019 there. That doesn't sound like a good one, if you must ask me. Okay, is the press on the threat? Is the media on the threat? We keep asking. 19 journalists harassed, illegally arrested, detained this year. Okay, page 9, get all of the news, enjoy it all by yourself. And good one it says. And from page 9 we go straight up to page 10. Okay, 600 days in captivity. Lays fathers laments federal government's inability to secure daughters' release. Very, very sad one there. 600 days already in captivity. Lays father laments federal government's inability to secure daughters' release. Over time, the federal government has mentioned how they are committed to bringing her back, to reunite with her family. But then 600 days gone now, and nothing is being done. Family is complaining. Nigerians are feeling insane. The Christians saying what they think. The Muslims also reacting all on this one. Okay, on page 10, Lee Sharibu, are we still going to have her? Is she dead or alive? The federal government is really saying that she will be back in no time. The family are also complaining. Okay, till we get that one, you get the details on page 10. Of course, all the sides that were represented in that story. Let us go up again to minimum wage story. Minimum wage, time's ticking. Labour is spitting fire, and the Labour minister is trying to douse all the tension. Okay, on page 41, minimum wage, your letter to SGF, declaration of trade disputes. Ngige tells Labour. A lot of back and forth on this issue, and it's really surprising while we are still here. But of course, nobody wants to go into an agreement, that they would not be able, to honor. That is what the federal government is saying on that one. But Labour doesn't want any of it. Minimum wage needs to be increased. That is all what they want to happen. Okay, and then they are bent on having their own way and saying that there will be a declaration of 2 down if this lingers, a little more. And then let's see how the federal government reacts to that one on page 41. Your letter to SGF, declaration of trade dispute. Ngige tells Labour. Okay, if you're just joining us, it is today in the news on Vanguard Live. How we do it. My name is Victor Ogwinka, giving you all the headlines from major newspapers across the federation with a lot of interesting headlines. And of course, we are still on the Vanguard this morning. Okay, On page 12, remember yesterday, the news broke out that the APC national chairman Adams Oshiomhole was, attacked somewhere in his home state. But the Edo State Commissioner for Police have come out to say that nobody attacked Oshiomhole. That story is on page 12 there. Nobody attacked Oshiomhole, says Edo CP. So how did that news come up? Who generated the attack story? How did it become a point of discussion that people started reacting to it? Page 12 has all of that story there for you. From page 12, from one government matter to another government matter. In page 13, government has abandoned us to our fate. Parents of abducted Kaduna school girls laments. Sad one there, government has abandoned us to our fate. Parents of abducted Kaduna school girls laments. Yeah, all of those. I remember a couple of weeks ago, some schoolgirls were said to have been abducted. Now the parents are speaking up, just like the parents of Lee Sharibu, saying everybody is talking about being abandoned here. Is the government doing really enough? The story is on page 13. You don't hang out with that story and get it. And still on education matters. Yeah, crisis. Ogbomosho not so owners of Lautech. Workers talking there. That's Ogbomosho. That's Oyo State. Not so owners of Lautech. How many more persons? How many more stakeholders on that one? Stories on page 40. You get for yourself and enjoy all the side talks on that. And we go back straight to page 9 and we have Atiku versus Buhari. Supreme Court blasts CUPP, says we don't pander to dictate of anybody. Supreme Court blasts CUPP, says we don't pander to dictate of anybody. That's page 9. The case is still on. We're still waiting for the last one on that matter, Atiku versus Buhari. And when the Supreme Court talks, that will be all there is on that one. And on entertainment this morning, E-Daily, page 11, BB Naija OAP.2 gets death threat over Thatcher. Why is that? Death threats? BB Naija ended a couple of days ago, and then the story is still everywhere across the news. And then OAP.2 gets death threat over Thatcher. Yep. You check it out and see why should anybody get death threat over another person. And then business matters. Financial inclusion rises marginally to 63.2% in 2 years. Coming from the Central Bank of Nigeria, financial inclusion rises marginally to 63.2% in 2 years. CBN speaking on that one. Yes, let's see what the people are talking about on our Facebook page this morning. Yeah, and we start straight up with Abbas Ishola. You're one among the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to take that. And Mohammed Nura is saying, I love Vanguard News. Well, we love you back. Neil Terry, please keep it up. Thank you. We'll put that in mind. Abdul Rashid, watching and listening live from Canada. Yes, live from Canada. We recognize you. Umar Shehu, we always watch your program and we are really interested in your program. Thank you again. Our top fan, Bayo Eyube, saying good morning, Vanguard. From Vanguard House, we say good morning to you too. Yes, Zakari Gia, another top fan, say nice job, keep it up, Vanguard News. Thank you. And then Alan Min Toro, I'm listening from Toro local government in Bauchi this morning. Okay, let's flip up and see what we have on the back page. Some sports matters there. And Nwosu tips Aribo to take over Mikel's role. Already, after that impressive, outing against Brazil the last time out. Yes, and from that positive angle to another sad note from the Brazilian corner here. Neymar ruled out for 4 weeks. He just came back from a very long injury. Now he's back to the table again. Ruled out for 4 weeks. Not a good one for Neymar there. Yeah, and Sanchez out for 3 months. See, that's something that comes with international break. The coaches are always very worried of what happens to some of the players, but you can see a vest of injury there from far away South American players harvesting injuries. There's Sanchez, there's Neymar, and then everybody around it. But yes, from one injury news to another one coming back. Alisson set for Liverpool comeback at Old Trafford. That's Liverpool goalkeeper that just recovered from injury there, saying he'll be ready for that cracker at Old Trafford there over the weekend. We used to give you a lot of analysis on that one just before that match. Yes, and we still have some European fixtures there. You can see it on the back page. Today's fixtures, everything for you to enjoy. Yeah, we move away from the Vanguard and straight up to the Punch this morning. Fresh crisis in Buhari's home as Aisha battles Daura family. Mama Daura's daughter explained viral video fight. Our president's wife almost injured us. Fatima, she was laughing at me, said Aisha Buhari, presidency investigating presidential villa video. All in the news there for you, and that is the major one on the Punch this morning. Minimum wage, FG Labour in make or break meeting today. After today, we know if it is peace or war from both ends of the Labour there. Okay, and away from that to the Nation newspapers, we have 94 suspected internet fraudsters held in Osogbo as EFCC raids joint. 94 suspected internet fraudsters held in Osogbo as EFCC raids joint. Yeah. And why borders won't reopen for now by federal government. Yes, good one there. You say fake Islamic center found in Daura. That is how the Nation captures it this morning. Fake Islamic center found in Daura. 300 students rescued. Yeah. Okay. The Nation has it there, and we go again to Daily Trust up north there. FG bans imports, export through land borders. Experts kick say it will increase inflation. Rice farmers hail policy. Yes, it is one gain for another, and the loss for another team there, and that's what it is. I was locked out of Aso Rock. Aisha Buhari confirms video from Daily Trust there. I was locked out of Aso Rock. Aisha Buhari confirms video. And then we have it there on 2019 budget. Performance is 55%, says federal government. And that is Daily Trust for you this beautiful Tuesday morning. And finally, we have this day. Oil benchmark lowered over expected crude glut, says Finance Minister. Oil benchmark lowered over expected crude glut, says Finance Minister. Defense education, please lead in sectoral proposals. Yeah. Labour braces for strike as talks with federal government collapse. That's it there. Labour braces for strike as talks with federal government collapse. That is all we have this morning with the major newspapers. But we are not done, because we'll be taking commentaries from social media, first Facebook and then Twitter, and we get all of this reaction. Okay, and we go straight up to Facebook comment. Bewa Usman saying, I love this. Thank you. Olaize, the governor, is live from Italy. Tony Udo, thanks for this update. Adekola Rashid, good morning, great job, keep it up. Then Obi Okukwe, keep it up, Vanguard. Obi from California. Obi, California, thank you very much. And Juhid Ahmad saying, I'm listening from Kano State, Gwale local government. Good job, Vanguard. Thank you very much. Obi in a favor, good job, my brother. Thank you very much. Then Ayuba Odoblo, okay, say what you are doing, I love it, keep doing it. Thank you very much. Then Tony Udo watching from Port Harcourt, a lot of encomium it is this morning, and we are really happy to be able to do all of this for you, and we are glad that you are there. Let us check out the trends this morning on Twitter. We have Tuesday Thought, Tuesday Motivation, and Mama Dora stay in the picture Tuesday morning. Aisha Buhari, Aso Rock, Fatima, Messi, Villa, Mesut, Noran, Ronaldo, First Lady. It's a total package, and of course we're just going to take a couple of that one. Tuesday Thought, we go straight with them. But those kids, be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. If you aren't grateful for what you already have, what makes you think you would be happy with more? Tuesday Thoughts. Yes, if you're not grateful for what you already have, what makes you think if more comes, it's going to be better for you? And another interesting one there from Don Longevity, saying whenever the truth is subdued, then there must be a clear case of inducement. Corruption breeds injustice. Do you agree with that? I totally agree with that. Then Crown of Light, when you know your faith, it is easy to congratulate. There are people who spend most of their time on hate, others spend it to elevate. Don't hate, try to elevate. That's a good rhyme, but it's a very inspiring one also. And then we go from Tuesday Thoughts to Tuesday Motivation. It's all in the same manner there. Okay, Melissa Gray saying, a wise unicorn once said, it is better to get dressed nicely when your PA says so than to have a liking it to wrestling an alligator. Okay, that's it. We're looking for all of those good comments here on Twitter. Okay, I'll just leave it at that, but not after I take this nice one. Stop letting people think that you can't do without them. Remind them that there was a time you didn't know them and you were fine. Wangu Urimi, beautiful one there. Don't let anybody think you can't do without them. that is just it. You should catch up with the other trends that we have there. Join the conversation, join the news, and then don't forget to log on to our website www.vanguardngr.com for all the latest news, breaking news in sports, politics, health, current affairs, foreign affairs, and everything together. Yes, we have Okafor Prince Anthony saying great work, Victor, keep it up. Thank you very much, Anthony. Mayor to true. He said we'll lock the first lady in Aso Rock. Oh no, we'll lock the first lady in Aso Rock. Michael, top fan. Ayego saying I'm watching from Accra, Ghana. Ferdinand that is watching from Nigeria. Fateru Abimbola, he said when government cannot provide for us and government cannot give what it doesn't have. Okay, saying that. And Lord Edgeback, I'm watching from Kano. How do you continue to follow this program on daily basis? Good job. And that's this program holds every morning. Every morning is when we have our newspaper review weekdays. Okay, Monday to Friday. You can always join us around 8:30 in the morning, where we have all this news, giving it to you fresh and hot from the stable of Vanguard Live. Ibuari Owolo, good work, keep it on from Warri Delta State. Burutu local government, it's been a total package this morning from north to south, west to east, and far away Europe also. Everybody on this one, I will say thank you very much for keeping a time with us here on Vanguard Live. Do join us again tomorrow, same time, with even more interesting package, and of course our website www.vanguardngr, our Facebook, Twitter. Follow us, like us, share us, and give us that comment. We really count on you to get better. My name is Victor Ogwinka. I've been working with Doze Wogu and of course David Ogbona, all on this package. Yeah, we'll see you next time.